Hey trade, I want a 3-minute gold time frame. Should I give you a strategy so you can catch the bottom and go up? Go ahead and give it. Here's the plan. We'll go to the chart and I'll teach you a strategy. I previously explained it for the 1-minute time frame, but now I'll show you with some special settings for the 3-minute time frame. It works for Forex, crypto, gold, oil, everything. There's also a PDF. I've also made a tutorial for it, so if you want, you can keep it by your side and follow all the steps of the strategy from it. Its settings come with the strategy. 1 minute is different. It has its own set of rules. Each of these time frames has its own rules. Each has its own identity. You need to know that. If you don't, you won't get it. I'm here to tell you all this, and I'll also give you this PDF. With the explanations I give you in the video, you'll be able to customize it yourself for the 3-minute strategy. You'll get into it with music. The plan is this. First, I'll tell you the settings. Which indicator or bot should be on the screen? What settings should we use? For a day or two, we'll watch its trades together on gold in the 3-minute time frame, then we'll come back and sum up the results. We enjoy it, but since I had also come to the YouTube page, we're sharing this strategy here. If you search for our sell and trade on YouTube, you'll find it. I had come here and introduced a strategy. The 33-minute scalp strategy. It's a video I posted 4 days ago, and it received an amazing response and turned out really well. People said it was such a cool strategy and they passed prop firms with it and so on. So from now on, whenever I introduce a strategy like this, if you like it, please support it with a like, a comment, or whatever else. Watch this. I recommend you watch this. This is today's video, but you'll understand it better if you do. If not, it's not a big deal. Now let me say this. Watch until the end, then come back. So let's go to the chart. Should we just clear everything? Let's bring up a blank chart. A plain empty gold chart on the 3-minute time frame, okay? The first thing you do is trust, then you open the PDF. It says, what do we need? The Tesla robot indicator, all the TradingView charts, a mobile phone or a laptop, and an exchange or broker with low fees. A broker with low fees. I don't know any. If you do, let me know in the comments. Low fee exchanges that provide service to Iranians. Right now, there are still some like KCX, but these have the lowest fees. Why low fees? Because you're supposed to trade a lot. You're supposed to make 50 trades in 2 days on the currency you want. If you pay high fees, you're not stupid. So why would you want to do that? That's why you come here. That's why we do this. So moving on, when you come to the chart, the first thing you do is go to the candles section. Set your candle to Heikin Ashi. Regular candles on time frames under 30 minutes have so much noise that you'll get wrecked. This is a regular candle, and this is a Heikin Ashi candle. Set your candle to Heikin Ashi. Next, go to the indicator section and click on it to search. Type in HMA, whole moving average. Click on it and HMA will be added to your chart. Go to the indicator settings, and in the input section, set the value to 55. Then, set the chart's time frame. Set it to 1 hour. The difference from the 1-minute strategy is this time frame. What does this do? It takes the trend for you from the 1-hour time frame based on the 55 candle and also its color. You can set it to yellow, white, green, or whatever, just so you get the hang of it, for example, like this. One point here is that since you're taking the trend from a higher time frame, it's only for a few candles. This part is always empty for you until it fills up, but it writes the value for you on the side, meaning you have the value for a certain period. It shouldn't matter to you. It's empty here. We wanted to compare because we want to compare the candle with a period to see if it's lower or higher. Here it says, for example, now the period is 32.49, and over here it's 32.29. So it's smaller, right? The range is okay? And that's that. So we added the Heikin Ashi candle and the Ichimoku indicator. On the chart, you add the Tesla robot to the chart. You add the Tesla robot to the chart. You don't need to do anything to it. Its default settings are excellent. If you don't know what the Tesla robot is, open Google and search for it. The first link that comes up for Tesla trading robot. That's my website link that will open for you. Here you can find its tutorials. Watch this video all the way to the end now. You'll see that you can buy it as a shared subscription. You can buy it with Real, or you can pay more and buy it with Tether in the middle of the page. There's about a 20% difference because there's a 10% discount and you don't pay tax in your country. But that's not important right now. Let's move on. Let's get to our strategy. I've told you all of this. Let's look at today's chart for the 2-month period, shall we? Right? Yes, 2 months. There's a saying in crypto that goes like this. It says, sell in May and walk away, meaning sell in May and get out. Usually after May, crypto markets would drop. That's how it used to be back in the day. So we look at May and say, if you had just stayed home for 2 days, that's it. Right now, it's Thursday or Friday. You were just at home and want to trade Tether? Why could you have made money? Let's start from the beginning and go up to here and take a look at these few trades to see what each one was about. The point about this strategy that I'm telling you, and in this PDF, is the condition for entering long trades and the condition for entering short trades, which I've explained completely. I'll also write in the caption where you can get the PDF from. Is it free as well? I'll explain this to you right now. You don't need to take notes. You don't need to write anything down, okay? Later, you can just refer to the PDF and read from it. The first condition is being below the yellow or white line. That means below the line, you only take sell trades, and above the yellow or white line, above everything, you only take buy trades. Got it? So even in the robot settings, when you come to this section, is it style? When you're above the line, you check these options and tell it not to show you the sell signals. You only take the buy trades, but there are some conditions or requirements for that. When you're below the line, you go into the settings and say you only want to take the sell trades, okay? So it won't repeat this anymore. Now, here's the point. I'm starting from here, where it has started, and we'll take the trade together. Let's see what's going on below the line. We're below the line, so we put the buy trades aside for now and say, we don't want to buy for now. The trend, sir, what is it? It's a downtrend. In a downtrend, you don't take buy trades, and that's the same in scalping. Did I show you the trades? These are my open trades right now. Come take a look. Bitcoin is up 470. Dogecoin is up 1,200. BNB, I just opened 67. TRX is also up 900. I've had an open trade on Bitcoin for 10 days on the All Bank Exchange, and it's up $11,000. $11,000 in 10 days? Not too bad, right? I mean, I wanted to say that we know what we're doing. Should the doctor give us some time? Let me tell you how it works. Here, a sell signal appeared. We're all entering the trade below the line. On the candle close, you take a sell position and set your stop loss at the recent highs. Now the recent highs are here. You set your risk to reward at 1.5 or 2, 1.5. If you set it, it would be here. And here you take your profit. If you set your risk to reward at 2, it goes lower. For example, it would be here. And here you take your profit. In both cases, it was profitable. Now, if you want, you can set it to 1, or if you want to 2, for example, 2. A sell signal appeared, but there's another condition. Price must be below them all, and the robot must also signal a sell. For every sell signal it gives, the close of that candle must be lower than the close of the previous candle. That is, the close of this candle is here. The one that gave a sell signal, its candle's close is here, a bit lower, so it's correct, and you take it. If it gave a sell signal here, but the sell was higher, you don't take it. Now, in the examples, they will explain this clearly and in detail. So you don't need to worry about this issue. But right now, we take this sell. In this PDF as well, under sell trades, I've written that the next candle should not be bigger. That is, every new sell signal should be smaller than the previous sell. The sell position is above the previous stops. Risk reward is 2 to 1. Here it comes and hits the target. Okay, here we had a sell signal, which is great because all of these... Yes, the close of this sell candle is smaller than the close of that candle, right? Yes, meaning it's a bit smaller. So it's here, right? This is where we enter the trade. Short position, candle close. We enter, set the stop above the highs, set the risk reward to 2, and go for positive points. Is there a next step? Are you bottoming out or not? I mean, if you are bottoming out, then say sell HMA, candle close. You enter, set the stop above the highs, set the risk reward to 2. That's all there is to it. And since the robot has also given a sell signal, we enter. No, because the candle close was here. The close of this candle is higher, you see. Even its sell is higher if you want to compare these two. This one is here, this one is here. Let me change its color. You see this one is here, it's gone higher, and this other cell is higher too. Now, either you compare the cells themselves or the candle close. Candle close is more precise. But we're not taking this one back. This signal is false. Okay? I said there's a point here. You take this cell, and this cell is also higher than this one, but you don't take it. And you see what good signals I'm filtering out for you. This is the point I mentioned, and I explained it here with an example. I said that every cell signal should be lower than the previous cell signal. For example, in my yellow example, I said, look at this signal. Its cell was like this. You don't take this one because if you had taken these two, you would have hit your stop loss. These two would have also hit stop loss, so nothing should have happened because you're entering with risk control. You've already taken 4 profits so far. Go enjoy it. These 4 profits offset 8 losses. But with this filter I taught you, I gave you the strategy in a complete and clean way, telling you not to take these. Again, here we had a sell signal, but it's below all of them, not above. You see, you don't take this one at all. Even the sell signal itself is above all of them. The conditions I set are so that the robot works correctly. Tesla is handling a lot of things for us. Otherwise, if you tried to identify these with other indicators and so on, you'd be overwhelmed. Tesla itself has 17 indicators built in, and it shows you the result as buy and sell. Now, if you watch Tesla's videos, you'll understand how it works. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you is that once we go above the line, we turn off the sell signal and only take buys. Now, where exactly were we with this? We were right here, then we went above the line at this point, and it gave us a clear buy signal right here. Here it gave a buy signal. The entire candle is above, right? You see the whole candle is above, and it's also given a buy signal. This buy is even higher than the previous buy. So everything is correct. Should we enter the trade? We enter here at the close, set the stop below the previous low, and set our risk reward. At 2, and the music, easy, easy, all done. You come here, oh, why did it mess up? You come here, it gave a buy signal, a buy. It's higher than this one, above everything. Everything is correct. We enter, we open our long position here. You set your stop on the previous low, adjust your risk reward. It comes to number 2 and hits your stop, just for a single mood swing. Meaning, if you're looking for a strategy with a 100% success rate and no stop outs, then honestly, just quit right now and go play poker or something like that instead. You'll probably have a better time there. Here, we've come to trade, and if you can't handle this, if you don't deserve this, that's just the law of the market, brother. It's all mixed up. So if you want to put up with this, if you can't handle getting stopped out, then honestly, it's not for you. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. If a trader can't handle this, it's better not to trade at all. Because this is serious business here. Here, that signal gave a buy, it was a good buy, and it was profitable too. Whether we take it or not, this buy is lower than that buy, meaning our strategy tells us not to take it, so we don't. In this one instance, our strategy made a mistake. We're not profits. Our strategy messed up this one time. No big deal. The day before, we made 20 profits, and on this day, we got 1 profit. This one trade was the strategy's fault. We made a mistake. Either we entered a bad trade or missed a good one. As someone who currently has this very account, the one I showed you, with $200,000. I mean, look at this trade right now. I'm still positive on Bitcoin at $70,000. I've got 70,000 in my Bitcoin trade, 77,000 in Dogecoin, 24,000 in BNB, and 16,000 in TON, just like I showed you. With Bitcoin here, I think it's close to 1 whole Bitcoin in these trades. Exactly what I showed you. That's $30,000 at today's exchange rate, which at 80,000 tomans per dollar comes out to 24 billion. 24 billion just in trading, both in long positions and in futures. I mean, I want to tell you that my life runs on this path, and yes, I do trade. When I tell you something is impossible, if you want to avoid getting stopped out and all that, and then I come and introduce you to a strategy, it's produce results. It's not like I don't trade myself. Sometimes your strategy just doesn't work out. Sometimes you might take 10 stop losses in a row, but you endure it, you keep a strong mindset and move forward, and then you recover the rest. Man, this is just one ticker, and our strategy messed up. Do you know how to fix it? Can you fix it or not? You take the stop loss. Does it feel out of this world? It's just a temporary mood, okay? We come here, the past is the past, and there's another buy left at 10. Now the gap between this one and that one isn't much. For example, this one was given at 5:30 in the morning, and that one at 9 in the morning. At 9 in the morning, another signal was given. Here you enter at the candle close. Long, you set the stop loss. And that's why we set the stop loss at the previous low, right? You adjust the risk to reward ratio at 1.5 or 2, and it hit that 1.5 or 2. Yeah. It hit that 1.5 or 2 for you, right down to the millimeter. So it either hit here or on the next candle. But it did hit that 1.5 or 2 for you. But if you want to go for a risk reward of 3 and this one hits the stop, then the setup is not ideal. But the fact that it hit now, meaning it triggered this feeling for you, is correct. Because when you enter the trade, you set the stop at the previous low here, and for a risk reward of 2, it should have given you up to 2 or 3. Now I'm saying you didn't even need to set it lower. If this one hit the stop, we count it as 2. Then it gave another buy signal, all long buys here, and you enter. You set the stop at the previous low, set the risk reward to 2, and here it almost hits the target. It hit it by a millimeter, right? Did it hit or not? It did, so I'll bring this one here so it doesn't get mixed up with the other trades. Here we had a buy signal above the Ichimoku. It's above the Ichimoku. A buy above that buy, a buy above that buy. We enter and set the risk reward. On 2 music notes, Taibala came here and hit it, meaning both of our trades would have reached their targets here at the same time. You could have increased your position size. Here, it gave a buy signal above all, above this buy. Is it correct to enter the trade? You see, you made 2 mistakes, took 2 bad trades, got stopped out once. It's okay, man. Did you see what this meant in Yemen? Did you see this whole thing? It came here and gave another buy signal, a buy lower than this one, and it was a good one too. It would have hit your target, but you don't take it. Our strategy says, don't take this one. If you want to take it, go ahead. But our strategy says, don't take this one. You come below the line, you come below the line, that's it. You just have to tell Tesla to give you the signal because now we've just come below the line and nothing major has happened yet. Here, it gave us a trade signal. Let's see if it's a stop or a target. I think it's a stop, but let's see. Yes, absolutely. This is a solid stop loss point. The risk to reward ratio here is 2, which is truly outstanding for this trade. I would like to put together a quick summary of the situation to see how things actually add up in the end. I'll start from the end and go backward. I'll write it for you, assuming you're taking a 10-lot position. I'm talking about crypto position sizing, not Forex position sizing, meaning whatever it is, it's 10 times that. The stop loss here is 0.24. Let's say it's minus 2%. That's how I'm calculating it. I'm explaining it this way so the crypto guys can understand too. The Forex traders already know better themselves. That's how their system works. Here we have minus 2%. Okay, that's great. What about here? Here, does 19 times 2 equal what? So how much is it? The final result comes out to 38. 3 and 8, and both are positive values. We mark the positives in green. So how much do we have right here? 25 multiplied by 2 equals 50. And over here, the result is exactly positive 5. 47 times. 47 times 2 is how much? 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. And adding 7 makes it 94. Is that correct? Yeah, 94. So now let's not have any doubts. Let's also use the calculator on the screen for you. 47 hundredths times. Yes, we said times 10. I was actually doing 20, but I entered it wrong for you. It should be 47 as well. I entered all of these wrong. Let me fix it properly. Yeah, it's easier this way. 47, 47. Yeah, how did I mess that up? Let's do it like this. 2.5. 2.5. I do this too. Not that I always trade with the base amount, but you see, most of the time I trade with the base. It's stuck in my head. This one becomes 1.9 as well. Our loss, we calculated the loss with the base amount too. That makes 2.14, right? Yes. We had one more target here. 26 becomes 9 parts, which is 2.6. 26 hundredths becomes 2.6 tenths. Here, we didn't hit these two. We got stopped out. Getting stopped out is part of the game. You have to take your stops. Here. 1.6 tenths. At this specific point in the process, we have successfully hit our intended target of exactly 3.5. Now let us carefully bring the item over to this new position and ensure that we make it reach the same value of 3.5 once again to maintain consistency throughout the entire operation. That is right, absolutely correct. We will bring it right over to you. Inverter. What? Is it written? It says that 36 becomes 3.16. What about here? Is it written? It says it's 25 hundredths percent. I'm calculating this as a percentage. The pips are written next to it, and for those who are into Forex, they can calculate the pips themselves. That means you can figure all of this out in pips as well. But now we're explaining it in a way that crypto folks can understand too. Because it's also a kind of digital gold, like Tether Gold, PAX, and so on. You can trade those too. Their charts are basically the same. The final count that we have recorded for this specific section of the data is exactly 53. That becomes 72. Let's get it right. Now let's use the calculator and add it up to see what happened. The situation is here. Let's put this in here. I'll enter it. You watch and let me know if I make a mistake. Let them know. That was the last trade. We didn't have any trades before that. 7 and 2. We had trades before that. We do about 70 trades a day, and all 4 of them are correct, but we just don't have the patience for it. So 7 and 2, yes. 5 and 3, yes, that is correct. 2.5, yes, that works too. 3 and 6, plus we should add the rest. 3.5. Here it's negative minus 1.6. And we didn't take this one either. Not taking it isn't a loss anyway. Respected and dear sir, the numbers +4, 2, and 6, we would like to ask you to please accept our sincerest apologies. 2 and 6, +4 and 7. The first value is 2.5, and the second one is just 1. And yes, if you look closely, you have 1 negative 2.4 in the information section located at the bottom, right? 29 and 8, should we give the kids some sweets? 4 and 8, should we give the kids sweets? After 25, you whistled at 29%, right? No, it was a 25% mistake, 25%. Okay, in 2 days, the last 2 days, I showed you. Not going was just to find something in between, that's all. You got the job, you come on YouTube. This strategy is precise to the minute. Clipping up to this frame is 1 minute, and this one is also 1 minute. You see, when your mood is set, you give me energy to make more of these strategies for you. A like, a comment, a chat, a city, a little support, some kindness. Read the caption too. That's it, just keep it straightforward.